Hey guys, so today I kind of figured that I would film another how-to video, and the reason for this is because I saw how many people liked my last video on how to save on luxury items, and I figured that maybe I would broaden it out a little bit because I do save on a lot more things than just luxury items. So this video is going to touch base on like traveling, clothing, things to do, shoes, even maybe a little bit of food because you know people spend a lot of money and I can be held accountable for that on food. So if you guys want to see how I personally save and some of the tricks and tips that I have for you guys, then stay tuned. Alright guys, so to start off I'm going to be talking about traveling, and the reason for this is because I have a lot of people that personally ask me like, how do I travel so much? And for a 21-year-old girl, I do think that I travel more than the average person at my age. And don't think of anything into it, it's just that I have some tricks that I use to travel more, and I have certain time periods that I go away because I've learned like how to save on these big trips. So the first thing that I want to talk about is saving money on flights. So one of the major websites that I use is Google Flights, and it's directly through Google. Like you type in Google Flights and it keeps you on the Google browser, and it just takes you to like a little tab that says flights. So what I usually do when I do this is I go on a private browser because they know what you're looking for and they know when you're looking for it, and if you're constantly looking for it on the same public browser, they're going to keep an eye on that and they're going to make the prices higher so that they get the most money. So keep it on a private browser, or even keep it on different devices. Use someone else's phone, use an iPad, use a computer, use different devices because then they won't link it. So that's definitely one. And if you are not like looking for specific dates to go away, you just have like a range of where you want to go away, put the dates in and Google Flights will literally like say if you leave a day earlier you can save $100 on your flight. So little things like that that add up definitely help a person. In my personal experience, I have gotten trips to Miami for $80. When me and my boyfriend flew to Europe, it was $400, and the average person pays $900. So definitely a few things that you need to look for when you're buying flights. Just so that you don't think that this is like a scam or anything. And you find the right flight, you find the time, you find the day, you like the price. It takes you to the airline's website so that you can finish the purchase there. It does not go through on Google. It goes directly to JetBlue or Spirit Airlines. It takes you to their actual website and you finish paying on that website. Another thing is travel off season. So since I'm in college, it's really easy for me to go away because college semesters, let's see, it starts in August, so September, October, November, December, the beginning of December, well in the middle of December you're done, and then you're off for like a month. So that month in January when you're off, go away because everything is half the price. Me and my boyfriend went to Mexico, I think it was in January, and normally it was $1,200 a person. I think we paid like $600 per person, and it was all inclusive and everything. So traveling off season is extremely handy because you save a lot of money because no one else is off when college students are off. And lastly, for traveling, if you're going to travel and you want to go with people, that's even better because you could buy a hotel room, and if it fits 4 people, you could split the cost between 4 people. So instead of paying $200 a night, everyone will pay $50 a night for that hotel room. And one last thing, I'm extremely creative, and I like to, not extremely creative, but I like to make things on my own. So one of the things that I've made was this frame. So I bought the frame at TJ Maxx at Michael's, and it's a thick frame, so you have the whole width to put something in, and on it you can't really see, but it says Adventure Fund, and I made it for my boyfriend for Valentine's Day along with other things. And what we do is we put money inside, when we have cash laying around, we just put it inside. We are going away, so that's why it's not full right now, but it was full before. And I also like to save all of the quarters that I have, because quarters are some of the coins, well, are really the only coins that add up like this. So the next topic that I'm going to talk about is clothing, because I am like a shopaholic, and sometimes I think it's bad, but other times I don't think it's bad, just because of the amount of money I spend on clothing is very minimum. So some of the tricks that I have is thrift store shopping. Most people know about thrift store shopping, but not many people know where to go, I guess. So if you live in New York, there's stores like the L Train Vintage or Buffalo Exchange, which is one of my favorite stores. There's some people are iffy about thrift stores, but I see where you're coming from. If you're going to like Salvation Army or the Goodwill, those stores could be a little bit sketchy sometimes. They definitely do have good stuff that you can find, but I do understand that you feel like weird in there. But I will still shop there. I don't really care, as long as you come home and you put all of your clothing in the dryer, because if there's anything living on it, it will kill it in the dryer. So put it in the dryer if you guys did not know that. Other than that, my favorite thrift store is Buffalo Exchange, which I'm pretty sure many people have heard of because their chain is growing. They have places in they have stores in many different states. Like, they're really good. In New York, they have 3 or 4, at least that I know of. Well, I know 3, but I feel like they might have one that I don't know of. I don't know. They have one in the city on like West 26th Street or West 23rd Street. I always get confused. One in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, right by the water, so it's really nice to spend your day there. And then one in Astoria, Ditmars, which is really nice because it's extremely close to my house, so I like going there. Thrift stores are really awesome in my opinion, because you find like really cool and trendy stuff that you don't find in normal stores. And that's like, I don't know, because it's like everyone's closet put together. So it's not just one particular style. It's not like, I don't know, like business clothes or like, I don't know, it's everything that you could possibly think of in one store. So definitely check out those stores if you want to save money on clothes. If you want to save even more money on clothes, go to Salvation Army if you don't mind the warehouse look, I guess. Another thing that I do is I shop on clearance most of the time. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will buy stuff on regular price, but I don't really care about the whole last season's clothing type of thing, because I have clothes in my closet from like 3 years ago that I'll still wear today, and those are from like that's way last season. So I don't really care about that, as long as you know how to dress up your clothes, and like that's what matters, I guess. You know, like it really doesn't matter if it's from last season, in my opinion. So like when I go to Century 21, I go to the clearance. Most of the stuff is like, I don't know, like maybe 1 month old, and they just put it on 75% off racks, and I'm like, girl, you know that I was coming today, because I'm definitely buying. Another thing is there are many different apps that help you save money, and I know that this can basically go in any topic, as like, because they have apps for like food, clothing, anything really, things to do. But I'm going to talk about it in clothing, because 2 of the main apps that I like to use is Retail Me Not and Unidays. Unidays or Unidays, I'm not really sure, I'm pretty sure it's Unidays, is for college students only, and it's really amazing actually, in my opinion, because they give like, I don't know, 50% off online, limited time only for like clothing, and you just have to like look through it, and they give you like barcodes to like save on stuff. I actually went to Bear Burger one time, and they had a coupon there, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely using this. Like, why not save the money that you can? So if you are going to shop, or if you are going to do these things, you might as well just look when you're about to like pay, because if you can save $5, $10, then why not? So I definitely use those. Retail Me Not, people say that they don't get discounts on it, like they never find coupons. I always find coupons. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I am not lucky, but most of the time I am. So definitely check out those 2 apps. If you're a college student, I recommend Unidays. And the last thing that I have to say about clothing is sign up for the rewards, because you will save a lot of money on rewards. Just say, you know, you you go on a crazy shopping spree at American Eagle and you get points, you do get sometimes money back. I'm not sure if American Eagle does it. I'm pretty sure they do, but I know other places that do it. One of them I'm going to talk about in a minute. And yeah, use those rewards for your like advantage, because they are there to help you. It's not like a credit card or anything. It's just points. So you might as well just sign up for it and then. But the next thing that I want to talk about is shoes. Shoes kind of goes along with clothes. Go to the clearance, shop online, use uni days, whatever you want to call it. But one major store that I absolutely love for shoes that I wanted to touch base on is DSW. It is a warehouse, and it's all designer brands that are put in the store. Might be like last season, maybe brand new. It depends on what you're looking for. They have such a huge selection. But the thing with DSW and rewards is you get a good amount of money back. I constantly use my DSW rewards card, and after every purchase I have at least $10 off. There was one time that I had $20 off. So when and they don't have a minimum. Like, you could be buying $20 shoes and get $20 off. Like, they don't care. So it's really good, and I really like that. I bought these sandals the other day, and they were in the clearance rack, and the clearance rack always has like an extra percentage off of it. So they were like 30 on sale for 20. No, they were something, and they were on sale for 18. I remember they were on sale for 18 because then I had a $15 rewards in my online, in my email, I guess you call it, and I ended up getting those shoes for $3. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about shoes. Shop the same with shoes as I told you about clothing. Don't be afraid to go in clearance. I know some people feel like weird sometimes, because even I feel weird sometimes. Like, I'll literally walk into a store and I'll go straight back. I don't care about anything that's new. I go straight to the back because that's where I like to start. And if I find stuff in the clearance that I like, then I will pull myself to the front to see if there's anything new that I like. But if I don't find anything in clearance, I'm definitely not buying anything at all. There is so much stuff to do in any city that you probably live in. New York by far has one of the most amount of things to do, and most of the time you can find stuff that is free. But you just have to know how to look for it, once again. So one of the apps that I use is called Fever, and it tells you anything that's going on in the city. You can refine it to what day you want to go. You can refine it to how much you want to pay. You can refine it to if you want it to be like a club event or like a dinner or a brunch or a walk. Like, you could do anything on that app. And what it does is it shows you everything that's going on in or around your area that you can do, and it lists the price. You can buy it directly from that app, and it gives you the tickets, and then you just go if that's what you want to do, or if it's free, you just appear at this event that's free and enjoy your time there. The website is New York City nycgovparks.org. So on that website, you can literally see everything that is going on in the city. Obviously, this is for people that live in the city. I'm sorry if it doesn't help you, but maybe they have something in where you live that is similar. But it posts free on-lawn movies, free yoga classes by the water, free everything. Some of them they do post as low charge or low cost or whatever, but you can honestly find anything there, like free Zumba, free anything. Like, you have no idea. And they have a lot of stuff. If you have kids and you don't know what to do, you don't want to spend a lot of money, they have many events that are kid friendly, like arts and crafts or just like scientific things. It's really interesting to see all the stuff that they offer that is free. People can sell your old stuff. Like, there's those websites, Poshmark, Mercari, LetGo, all of these things that, like, you can literally post your clothing, your shoes, your, I don't even know, your gaming systems, your anything, your video games, anything that you don't want anymore, you can post it and put a price. Some people might try to negotiate with you. Some people might just buy it right off the bat. What I do is I sell on Mercari, and I'll post my thing down below if you guys want to check out any of the stuff that I'm selling. I post on Mercari, and after a few months, if I see that nothing is budging, then I will donate it to really anywhere. As long as someone's getting it that I know needs it, then I don't really care who's getting it. So I do donate clothes, but point of this little story thing is you can definitely try to make some money selling old unwanted things. Also, stores like Buffalo Exchange, those thrift stores, you can actually try to sell your stuff there too, because it is a buy, sell, and trade store, I think that's what they say. And I've sold stuff there. You can either get cash or you could get store credit. If you're going to do some shopping in the stores, or you know you're going to shop there at some point in time, I definitely recommend the store credit because you get more money on the store credit than you do in cash. Alright guys, so I really hope that you enjoyed my video on my little rant of how to save money, or how I save money. I really hope that you found some of the tricks and tips that I used helpful and informative, and I hope that somewhere along the line you guys get to use them. Other than that, if you have anything that you want to share on how you guys save money, then let your girl know, because saving money is a skill that most people don't have, and I don't know, I feel like it's really important and it'll help you in the long run, so definitely let me know. If you guys like this video, please leave it a big thumbs up, and remember to subscribe down below. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. It really means a lot to me. Within the last week, I've gained almost, I think, 40 subscribers, which is really, really, really amazing, because like I said before, that's 40 more people that want to see my videos, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Other than that, please leave any video requests down below, and you'll see your girl next time. Bye.